Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we finally get to take a look at the Georgia Lottery $2 Cash Blast ticket. This is the ticket that came out last month in April that had a mistake on the prize structure, and they finally fixed it. So this is a number match game, and there is one symbol you can find. There is a money bag for an auto win. Now here on this page, this is just to show you how we got the prize structure finally fixed. I literally emailed the Georgia Lottery almost every day for like 4 weeks, and they just would not fix it. I don't know if there was just nobody looking at email or if they were just being stubborn and saying, like, we're just going to ignore this guy who's emailing every day. But one day I was looking through my news feed on my phone, and I saw this article from our local WSB news channel, and it was talking about how there was a Georgia Lottery employee that got fired for, I don't know, doing something, um, illegal, like with stores, like the stores were bribing him, and he was like approving their like machines that they had in there, something like that. But it quoted this guy, Senator Emanuel Jones, who I guess is one of the Georgia state senators. And so I wrote Senator Jones and copied the WSB News people, and kind of replied to his comment that he made in that article in reference to this ticket. And here's the email that I sent into the Georgia Lottery comments section. It says, I sent the following email to Senator Emanuel Jones and WSB News. I recently read an article from WSB about a Georgia Lottery worker taking bribes from stores to pass inspections. Your response was, and I'm talking to Senator Emanuel Jones here, your response was, in quotes, integrity is the bedrock of the lottery and its mission. That's what Senator Emanuel Jones said. This is me now. However, I pay very close attention to the Georgia Lottery scratch tickets and run a YouTube channel on which I review each ticket. There's a new ticket that the Georgia Lottery has released which has misinformation published about on the Georgia Lottery's website. I've contacted them almost every day for the last 4 weeks asking them to fix it, but they have refused. If integrity really was the bedrock of the Georgia Lottery, don't you think they'd want to have accurate information on their website about the products that they sell? The link below will take you to the video I published on YouTube about this ticket, and I give the link. I published this on April 21st, and if you look at the Georgia Lottery website today, you will find that they have not done anything to fix their mistake. And I don't know the exact date that I sent this email, but it was about 4 weeks after April 21st. And then finally, yesterday, May 23rd, the Georgia Lottery wrote me back, not in response to one of the like 23 or 24 emails I sent them about the ticket, but it was in response to this email that I sent them. And they replied, thank you for contacting the Georgia Lottery Corporation. We appreciate feedback from players. We have confirmed the overall odds, disclosure on our website, is correct, so the odds of the ticket were right. However, the odds image posted for individual prize levels for the game Cash Blast inaccurately omitted the $3 prize tier, so I knew that something was off on that prize structure. I just didn't know what it was. They omitted the $3 prize that had odds of 1 in 25. We have updated that image, and we are reviewing internal procedures to prevent omissions of this sort in the future. So, and then we appreciate your interest in the GLC in our game. So we'll see if they really do anything to prevent mistakes on their prize structures. But it's crazy how long and how much effort it took to get the Georgia Lottery to fix a mistake that they made on their website. I mean, they could have done it on the first email I sent. I don't know why they didn't. I honestly don't know why they eventually fixed it. My guess is that this guy, Senator Emanuel Jones, is on some kind of lottery oversight committee. And my feeling is he probably contacted the Georgia Lottery and told them to fix it. And so it's a shame that it takes that to get the Georgia Lottery to do what's right. Now here are the images of the two different Cash Blast prize structures that they put out. This is the error over here on the left. You can see the $3 ticket is omitted. And when I ran this information through the spreadsheets that I use, you can go back and look at the video. It didn't add up to the odds that are published here, so I knew something was wrong. I didn't know if it was the odds or if something was wrong with the prize structure. But they did fix it. And here's the corrected prize structure with the $3 prize on there. Overall odds are accurate. And I checked this new prize structure out and it does add up now. So this is the odds, or these are the odds and prize structure that the Georgia Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.13. And it looks like you can win anywhere from $2 up to $30,000. Looking here at the prize structure, nothing too crazy stands out now. So we do need to talk about taxes in Georgia. For any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 29.75% in taxes. I don't view the tax money as part of the value of a game, and so that is going to affect how I view the top prize. So instead of $30,000, I'm going to view this as $21,075. And with that adjusted prize amount, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 71 and 72%. This does exceed the minimum 70% payout that we look for all tickets, so we'll see how this compares to other $2 tickets as we go through the video. But we do need to point out that this 71% does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not a lot of people are going to be winning, which means very few people are going to see 71% payout on this game. And so what we want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $30 prize level. So if you are playing this game, when you do win, you're going to expect to see a prize. Well, when you do win, and if you have average luck, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $2 and $30. And there is a split there at the $30 prize level. It's about 64 to 36. So about 64% of these $30 prizes will fall here in the bottom of the prize structure and be part of the bottom 99% of prizes where average people are winning. The other 36% of these $30 prizes, though, are going to join the rest of these prizes to make up the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you'll find out that only about 1 in every 413 tickets has a top 1% prize on it. That means you're in, $826 before you would expect to hit even one of these top 1% prizes. And by that time, you really have to hit the top prize in order to make money on this game. So that's really important information to note if you are considering playing this. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes comes in just a little bit over 65%. Now, this is a really high number for a $2 ticket. It's way over the minimum 60% that we look for. So this is going to feel, if you've been playing this over the past month, you probably have noticed that this feels like a better ticket than most $2 tickets that you can find out there. The one problem with this is that because this bottom 99% number is so big, that means there's not a lot of value in that top 1%. So, that's just something to be aware of if you're playing this. Now, here on this page, we're tracking the increases and decreases in Georgia $2 tickets. Now, the data point for the Cash Blast is not all the way to the right. It's actually the second to last dot over here on the right. So you can see this one was actually an increase from the March $2 ticket that came out. And then this newest ticket, the Win It All bonus, took a giant, fall in value from this Cash Blast ticket. But you can see clearly the trend in value in $2 tickets. Georgia Lottery is, just sucking all the value out of these games so that, they can make as much money as possible. So yeah, this one, This Cash Blast ticket has an okay, actually a pretty good bottom 99% money, so or payout. So it is a pretty decent ticket for the bottom, for the 99% of people who aren't winning the top prizes. But if you are playing $2 tickets in Georgia, up here in green, you see the best ticket that you can buy in each category. By far and away, the best $2 ticket that we've seen is Fast 20s. Unfortunately, Did I Win is not in play anymore. That was also a good one. But these are the two that kind of are where $2 ticket values should be. All the rest are too low. Like even Cash Blast at 71%, I probably wouldn't play it with a payout that low. If you're playing for odds, the It Takes Two ticket has the best odds. However, the payout's really low. If you are a more conservative player and like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, Fast 20s has the most money down there at the bottom of the prize structure. And if you are more of a high roller and like to win a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, Jumbo Bucks Classic has the most money at the top. And then we are keeping track of top prizes as well. Now here on this page, we are ranking Georgia $2 tickets based on overall payout. 71.83 is good enough to get Cash Blast in 5th place. So it's the 5th best ticket we've looked at on the channel so far from Georgia. So, it's not the worst ticket. It's just, it's a couple of percentage points too low, I think, on overall payout. Here on this page, we're ranking based on that bottom 99% payout. And you can see Cash Blast is in 3rd place here. So overall, this is actually a pretty decent ticket in the $2 ticket category. 65% payout for the bottom 99% is really good for a $2 ticket. Now here on this page, we get to compare across states. And what you find out when you look at this page is that Georgia is pretty competitive in this $2 ticket category. Of the 6 states that we're looking at, Georgia has more value than New York, Texas, California, and Florida. The only state that is really competitive with Georgia is Massachusetts. Occasionally Georgia will beat Massachusetts. Cash Blast doesn't quite get there, but almost. And then here on this page, we're ranking based on that bottom 99% payout. 65.03 is, again, one of the best it's one of the friendliest tickets to the average player that we've seen in the $2 ticket category. Comes in 3rd place overall. Here on this page, we are looking at the top 36 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far. You don't see any $2 tickets on this list, probably never will, so you can pause that and look at it if you would like. And then here on this page are the top 36 friendliest tickets to the average player. And again, I think there's only one $2 ticket on this list, so it's really tough for a $2 ticket to make this list. Cash Blast didn't quite make it. But maybe we'll see another $2 ticket on this list one day. But that's about it for the Georgia Lottery $2 Cash Blast ticket. I think it's an okay ticket in the $2 ticket category. I would prefer if it had 2 or 3% more value to it. But it's a really friendly ticket to the average player. Again, I don't know what to say about the Georgia Lottery taking a month to fix a mistake that they made that I let them know about every day, and that it took a senator, a letter to a senator to get fixed. That's ridiculous. So hopefully Georgia Lottery will do a better job in the future keeping things correct on their website. So that's about it for this ticket. If you're playing this, good luck on it. Hopefully you'll win some prizes in the top 1%. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.